All right, guys, so this is how you start the new 3400 PSI Dewalt pressure washer. You're gonna put that 5 amp hour. You need a 4 amp hour or bigger. He puts it in, closes the lid. Yeah, then he'll hold that button for 2 seconds. He'll get a green light. And then all you gotta do is show it that it has water flow, and it'll start itself. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have a plethora of Dewalt pressure washers. Before we get into the Dewalt pressure washers, I want to tell you a little bit about the Dewalt brand. Obviously, you already know industrial machinery, tools, stuff like that. Dewalt has always been known to have one of the best, if not the best. They set the bar with their pressure washers, all the way from 3400 all the way up to 4400, right? So there's all kinds of different. They even have an electric one, right? They're built by a company that knows pressure washers, that basically puts all this stuff together and lasts years. We had a pressure washer. If you look back, search DeWalt pressure washers, you'll probably see a video from like 8 years ago where we tested one of these, and that thing is still running today. I tried to get a hold of the guy, he wouldn't get back to me. So, but I know it's still running because I recently talked to him, and you can't even recognize it anymore. It's so rusted. It was sitting outside of a marina. They would use it for 8 to 12 hours a day, pressure washing RVs, pressure washing boats, just beating the snot out of it, and this thing still runs, right? So, talking about quality, first thing they do is the way the frames are made on these, right? Obviously, we have these really big wheels on here, pneumatic wheels, and these strong frames, which is basically your basis of a pressure washer, right? There's only three main parts to a pressure washer: a frame, an engine, and a pump, right? And obviously the hoses. But so this is their entry level. This is their 3400 PSI. What I like about this a lot, you guys, is that it's electronically controlled, starting and everything. So I don't know if you saw in the beginning of the video, but I could take this wand. If it's off, obviously right now it's not plugged in or anything. I pull this, there might be water in there. I pull this, it detects flow. As soon as it detects flow, within a couple seconds, this is gonna engage the starter. Not only does it engage the starter, it also moves the choke, which I find is just kind of fascinating to me. Starts right up, gets it going, and then as soon as I let off, about 15 seconds after I let off, if it detects I'm not going back on the throttle or on the hose, it's gonna turn off. So that's actually cool, especially if you're working up high on a ladder and you're like, okay, you gotta do some work and then get back to pressure washing. Very cool. 3400 PSI, you guys, and it has a AAA pump on it. It's powered by a Dewalt motor, and also has,
I believe it's a 208.
a what?
208.
208cc?
Yeah.
Okay, 208cc. It comes with a 4 amp hour battery. You can't power this with anything less than a 4 amp hour battery, but it comes with a 4 amp hour battery and charger. This is a 5 amp hour, the one 4 hours on the charger. But it's literally that simple, you guys. You
And it'll also take flex volt too.
It'll take flex volt, yes. It'll take anything 4.0 and up, 20 volt, it'll work. Also right here, another cool feature, if you want to come in and show this, Eric, is the tips, right? The tips, you usually see these things just run around loose in here. This is pretty tight. So that's pretty good. So you have your 0 degrees, your 15, your 25, your 40, and your soap. They all come with a hose that you can put into a jug and suck your chemical. It'll mix it with the water and go to town. So this is your entry level. This is your easiest, and I think that a lot of guys, painters and stuff like that, are gonna like this because you can stop. If you gotta stop to talk to somebody, you can let it off, and within 15 seconds or whatever, don't quote me on the seconds, but pretty quickly it shuts down, and I can talk to Eric, then I can get back on and get my job done. All right, last but not least, I didn't want to forget, is the handle, you guys, the wand, right? Once we tighten it up, it's got this handle on here, so you're able to control it. And honestly, this feels tool quality to me. It's just a nice, good, solid handle. And on it, quick disconnects, it does not have, okay? So this is just a quick on hose, click on hose, does the job, gets it done. It's a little stiff, but if you guys want to upgrade to your quick connects, you can, obviously. Right here, this one is 200 more PSI, no electronics per se. So this one's just, raw, simple Honda motor on the front. We have a GX 200 motor. So you got that reliability that Honda brings you. You also have a AAA pump on the back here, Eric. So same situation as the other one. You have the same style wand with this. I mean, this is really heavy duty right here, and it spins so freely and nice. All right, so on here, you guys, you have the hose, which is not quick disconnect either. But so the upgrade on this one is you're running with that Honda motor, and this looks like a triplex pump. That one was an axial cam pump, you guys. So that was more of a, you know, this is more of an industrial style. I mean, that's industrial too, but the pump's just a little different setup on it. Triplex pumps are, you know, known for just reliability. AAA is known in the industry. They're up there. They make one of the best pumps ever. So next, let's walk on over to the 4,000 PSI. So with the 4,000 PSI, obviously, as you can see, just from looking at it, it's a completely bigger unit, right? We're talking 4,000 PSI on here. You have all your stuff on here, same as the other one. It's all in there tight, so it's not gonna fly out. We do have quick disconnects on this one and a little bit of a thicker hose. The GX 270, low oil shutdown. So, you know, if you're running out of oil, something like that, this unit will shut off. You always want to check that too. If your units don't start, always check your oil, you know. You never know. 50-foot hose on here, and just your Honda motor. Triplex pump on the back, AAA again. It's just a really stout unit. So 3.5 gallons a minute on this one, you guys. So let's say you really want to push it up. You really want to cut. I mean, literally, with this next one, we were cutting pallets in half. So if you really need that power, you're going to move up to the king of the hill. Dude, this thing is a beast. We were using it with the guys next door, and they literally were saying that this pushes back on you. You know, you have this super long wand. This was pushing back. I mean, they felt the power on this. You have a GX 390 motor with the low oil shutdown also, and this also has a AAA pump. Obviously, these pumps are getting bigger as we go down the line. They're gonna put out a lot more GPM. This is a 4.0 GPM versus the 3.0 GPM with
That's 3.5.
With versus the 3.5 with the 4,000. You have a 50-foot hose, quick disconnects, and the same on here. You have all your bits that are not gonna fall out. So, a few things that, you know, I like to mention about these is I love the way these go, right? The handles, when you're holding the handles, because usually you get that one, you ever get that one, Eric, and it's scraping the floor, it bounces out of place?
All the time.
Right,
I
these
do.
don't. These stay in place. I mean, these are just nice, rugged units, right?
And they roll nice because of the wheels too.
Yeah, big wheels, and they don't walk. What I mean by walking is when you start them, they don't spin around. They stay in place. So, let us know what you guys think. You know, obviously, we wanted to show you guys this Dewalt line. Dewalt makes, I mean, take it from us, Dewalt makes some of the best pressure washers on the market. If anybody asks me, someone just asked me today, hey, I need a pressure washer for my industrial job, painting. I need a pressure washer that's gonna last, man. Dude, you gotta go with Dewalt, right? It's the name in the industry. It is just, they're just designed to last, right? They're not gonna, they put the Dewalt name on them, so it's definitely just something good. That's about it. What do you think?
I love it, man. I love it. No, honestly, DeWalt is to pressure washers what Rigid is to kind of vacuums.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it really is. They're kind of the, like you said, industry standard.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it, you know? And there's obviously, you guys, these are made for DeWalt by a company, and basically they make some great pressure washers. They make AAA pumps, I believe. They make the pressure washers, and this is their industrial line. I mean, when DeWalt comes knocking and says they want a pressure washer, you know they're going to the best people to make those pressure washers. That's why you're gonna see these Honda motors on here, right? The minute you see a Honda motor, you can't complain. What can you bitch about this Honda motor? Nothing.
No, nothing.
You know? All right, you guys, comment below. Let us know what you guys think. What pressure washers do you guys use? There isn't that many on the market anymore like there used to be. I mean, you got, like, you know, there's a few of them, but...
It's hard because a lot of them are no names, and you end up having a problem with some of those no-name ones.
Yeah.
And we've experienced that in the past.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, if I need a pressure washer to make money, DeWalt, that's who I'm going with. So, all right, you guys, peace out.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.